Hi, I'm Courtney Montagu, and I'm the production director for WVNO and WQCT Radio here in Bryan, Ohio. And I'm here to talk to you today a little bit more about what I do for a living and how I incorporate creativity into that. Creativity has always been a huge passion of mine, and it's kind of nice to have a job where you can really incorporate your imagination and any kind of creative elements of yourself into your career, which makes for kind of a fun job. One of my main jobs at the radio station, which I've been at for over 15 years now, and I've been working in audio production for about 16, 17 years. But my main job is to really just enhance what people hear on the radio in between songs. Because I know a lot of times people listen to the radio and they tend to, I'm just going to switch the station because I don't want to hear this another commercial, you know. So people think I'm crazy for loving making commercials that people don't want to listen to. So essentially making a commercial is really just, it's really putting forth how you feel on the inside and applying it to the different things that the specific client may want, like a car ad, you know. A lot of times they want it to be more in your face and more like a car salesman, like just selling the vehicle that they want to sell for that particular ad. A lot of times we use a lot of sound effects, like zips and zings and those kind of things to really give it, you know, a different kind of feel, you know, more excitement and more like, hey, I want to buy a car from that place. You know, those kinds of things are what I love doing. And there's so many different aspects of creating a commercial that you can, you know, when it comes down to the voice, you can make it as fast or as slow as you want it, or you can guide the person voicing the commercial to read it faster or slower too. But in post-production, it's so much nicer to just be able to do what I want to do with it rather than someone who doesn't understand what I'm doing to dictate how I do it. So if I can talk to them about it ahead of time and get them to talk a little faster, then I don't have to worry about them not liking me speeding them up. So yeah, there's the voiceover that goes into it. The music bed also plays a really important role in making a commercial, which, you know, depending on what the product is or who your client is, you know, they may want a specific kind of music bed or, you know, whatever they're trying to sell in the commercial, because essentially the commercial is trying to sell a product. You know, maybe when you're listening to the commercial, like when I sit down and listen to a voice of a commercial and I listen to the words that they're saying, that's when I get the idea of what kind of music to use with that. Sometimes it could be something light and fluffy and airy and all of that, or it can be something very, you know, low and mellow and subdued, depending on, you know, the type of product it is. Like a funeral home, you're not going to want to have, you know, AC/DC playing in the background. You're going to want something a little bit more classical music or mellow or low key, because it's more of a somber type of product. You know, or a car dealership, you might want some AC/DC in the background. But yeah, I put a lot of passion and energy into my audio editing skills. And, you know, this is not where I want to be at the end of my life. I don't want to be working in radio. I want to be working for myself. I want to be self-employed. I want to be doing what I love to do and how I want to do it. So my goal really is to start my own media production company, and I really want to focus in audio and visual so that I could really bring to life someone else's vision, or, you know, what they want to hear in their audio, whether it's a commercial or, you know, even like music production, or, you know, if a band wants to come in and record something, you know, it's just, it's really nice to be able to talk with someone and then decide, you know, while getting to know them, that's how I can know how to do their specific project and do it to the way that they envision it, or even, you know, above and beyond how they envision it. So that really is my end goal. That is my passion. I love production so much. And I'm going back to school so that I could learn other programs, because right now I'm currently using Adobe Audition for my audio editing, which I know Adobe Audition is sort of going by the wayside. And at Bowling Green, we use Pro Tools. So with Pro Tools, I can do a lot more. I just need to learn how to use that and really master my skills of audio editing using that product. And then on the video side, there's Adobe Premiere, and Adobe has a lot of great products for any kind of audio visual. And to piggyback off Adobe Premiere, they have Adobe After Effects, which I've just started dabbling with, so I can't wait to really learn it. But that is definitely something that, you know, will help coincide with Adobe Premiere, and you can work on things here in Adobe After Effects and then work on it with Adobe Premiere. And then with that, you know, that's where you can really create some of the, like when you watch a movie and you see CGI, you know, these are the programs or similar type programs that they use to create that visual effect for the viewing audience. So I really hope to really hone in on that skill, because, I mean, there's nowhere you can't go without a creative mind, a great imagination, and a skill of utilizing both of those in what you do. And I feel like that when I, you know, move on to that next level of starting my own production company, having those skills is what's going to set me apart from everyone else. And also being able to read people when it comes to making something for them, I feel will also set me apart from everybody else. Again, I'm Courtney Montagu, and I really hope you enjoyed my speech today. And I'm excited to see what the future holds. Thank you.